But Hulk, being, a giant, right, saw something in Spud. And it's something like he saw it. And because of Hogan, Rockstar Spud won that show, moved to America, got to live this life, wrestle for TNA, wrestle for WWE, be in the WWE writing room. Like, his whole life changed because of the Hulkster.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Dr. Chris Featherstone. I'm here with two former world champions, former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, NWA World Heavyweight Champion, EC3, former WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Vince Russo.
That's right.
So, yes, indeed. Gentlemen, we got something to start off and talk about right out the gate.
Morning.
Indeed. So I've got something to say to y'all. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, you got to take a stand. It don't help to hide.
It does not.
Well, you hurt my friends and you hurt my pride. I can't let it slide.
No, you can't.
I am a real American. Fights for the rights of every man. Okay. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. Absolutely.
Honestly, I got some chills when you read that off.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm not joking.
As a matter of fact, I feel strong about right and wrong. And I don't take trouble for very long. And then you have the person doing the ad-libs saying, hey, yeah. Remember?
I didn't want to post it today.
Go ahead.
But I have a video. I posted it once, maybe a couple years ago, where I'm singing Real American to Hulkster at this karaoke bar.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But when you mourn online and it's almost a race to see who can get stuff up. A lot of people feel something and have to, share their feelings. And then sometimes it just feels disingenuous. I don't know, like clout chasing when you want to post sympathy. Maybe people react to things differently than I do. Maybe I'm incorrect in stating that. So.
Well, I don't think that's anything anybody says will get canceled nowadays. But I can understand that. I can understand, you want to spend a little bit more time in just kind of processing before you feel compelled to say something. I actually felt like that today too, when I was posting about Hogan's death. There was just so much that I was processing and thinking about. It was just I could have done a long post, but my thing was it's not about me. It's about mourning the loss of Hulk Hogan. So and I'm not. There's no shade to people posting pictures about them and Hogan and doing members with them and Hogan. I'm fine with that too. But I just really wanted this time to be for the prayers of friends and family. And I did post. I was just kind of thinking about what is it that in this moment as I'm processing, stands out to me when it comes to Hulk Hogan. What is it right now that I can post and it can be a moment of catharsis, so to speak? And to me, I was thinking of the storyline that was built up between him and Savage for WrestleMania 5. And of course, we got, Savage talking about hot dogging and grandstanding, right? That was his, his thing. He accused Hogan for having lustful eyes, brother, with Elizabeth. And but Hogan's promo was amazing too, because he laid it all out. It was great, man. You had me, Gene Oakland, just kind of mapping the whole thing out as far as getting us excited to watch WrestleMania 5. And then you had Hulk Hogan, which I think is amazing back in the day. He used to start his promos with a side view, well, you know something, brother. And he used to just go to the front, from the side. I said, just those little nuances from back in the day, man. It means so much, man. And then he was talking about, the Elizabeth getting hit and then having to carry her out and just kind of laid it all down. I think it was amazing, man. So that was the thing that stood out to me when I was, as I'm processing through Hogan's death. What about you, EC3? What stands out to you?
I mean,
as far as his moment of his career,
as being such a wordy individual, almost ad nauseum, when I get off on something, like I simply just post, rest in peace, brother, in this picture we had together, and it's kind of looking through what other people were saying and vicariously living through the moments that made them mean something. So even you sharing that story and those little intangibles kind of warms the heart a little bit. And the massive influence and impact he's had on people's lives, it can't be replicated in what we do. So I can think of a million things within the ring and the character and the context. But there's one thing that I saw up on Rockstar Spud posted it, James Michael Curtin, on Instagram. And Spud is only in the United States because of Hulk Hogan, because of the British boot camp show, where they were probably in the Dixieland era, like she's looking for who's going to be a hot model, because they had the whatever perception they thought a star would be. And, the people from non-wrestling. But Hulk, being, a giant, right, saw something in Spud. And it's something like he saw it. And because of Hogan, Rockstar Spud won that show, moved to America, got to live this life, wrestle for TNA, wrestle for WWE, be in the WWE writing room. His whole life changed because of the Hulkster. And I have a best friend because of the Hulkster. That was emotional. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right, man. Yeah, that's amazing. that stands out a lot as far as just how Hulk Hogan and stuff like that. I'm glad you shared that too, because as much as we can post baits and just get it gets so hot and heavy into the social media world and what he did, again, as a black man, what he did was never excusable, but as a Christian man, I'm forgiving, period, point blank. If you're mad at that, talk to God about it, period. And so my thing is, what are some things that we can talk about Hulk Hogan when it comes to those things, as far as someone like EC3 having a best friend because of Hulk Hogan's affiliation and believing in Spud, and now he works for WWE. And so those bridges that people have need to be told, because it's hard. It's so easy to develop a perception of someone based on just kind of hot, flashy media stuff that we see. But what about those hidden stories? What about those moments that helping people come out of things, helping people have careers, huge established careers, and for you, EC3, helping people have a best friend. Absolutely.
Man, when you say it like that, without Hulk Hogan, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to beat up a little man in front of his family in his hometown and shave his head. Thanks, Hulk. No,
very nice.